running around again because you know our business is on the go, right? Okay, so today I've had an extremely productive day, so I had to share with you guys. So I was actually up till 2:30 in the morning last night, just doing like odds and end things that like it's been killing me that they haven't gotten done. They're not like things that were vital to get done, but they're overdue, and it's like I just want to get them out of my face, right? So I put on my I have a sleep app, and it tells me how many cycles I need to like get the rest that I need. And I have found that the rest that I need is 4 cycles. And so I was able to get up at 7:08 after going to sleep from at 2:30, and I woke up fine. It was awesome. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? That's like less than 5 hours. But for me, that's all I need, okay? So with that being said, I woke up, I was able to shower, I was able to get some, which is a good thing, right? I showered. Get some things done that were on my desk that I had already, well, let me rewind. Every night or morning, like it was today, that I am like pretty much closing my doors of my business, I have a list of things that I want to accomplish the next day, and I put it in order of priority. So I was able to get some of those things done this morning before I even started everything else. So it was so awesome to be able to go check, that's done, yay. Okay. Then I had some deliveries to run around, and I had to drop off some light bulbs. Remember, I think last time I shared this with you guys that I did a blast to my my clients regarding on that Remind app that, hey, do you need light bulbs? Please don't use your, any other light bulbs but Scentsy light bulbs. It'll void your warranty. It's not as safe, blah, 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 blah. And I got like 3 responses of saying, yes, I do need light bulbs. So I just, I put that on my list of the day to do my deliveries. Now, I wanted to share with you guys that when you do things like that and you bring it to people's minds that, oh, I do need a light bulb, they're going to think that it's, you're bringing it today or, tomorrow. And so make sure when you respond or in the actual message, say when you'll be doing your delivery. Say I'll be on, driving around town, and this side of the, I'll be on the north side of wherever you live or whatever. On these days, if you need a light bulb, let me know. These are the days that I'll be on this side, and then give them kind of a schedule. So they're not expecting you to like, oh, you're going to come right now, right? So what I did is I said that I will be happy to deliver those light bulbs, and I'll be doing some deliveries on Monday. And I just asked, will you be available from this time to this time, or I'll just leave it on your doorstep because it is just a light bulb. It's fine. And those specific clients, I know they have like houses that I can do that, and it's not like in plain view, but you may not know that your clients that well yet. So just kind of say, hey, I'll be dropping it off, from this time to this time. Will you be available? Or shortly after, so it's not sitting outside too long. So then again, they're not like anticipating you to, bring it to them that day just because you're reminding them that you're willing to bring light bulbs. So that's what I did. I put that on my schedule. I dropped off a light bulb in one area. And what I did is I mapped out my whole day. I wasn't going to be going, on this side of town and then have to go to that side of town and then go back to that side of town. I pretty much did all of my driving in like a circle. So I did the first light bulb, then I actually went to my doctor's appointment, and then I knew from my doctor's appointment I could stop at my next light bulb stop, and then I had a delivery of some product to a consultant that I borrowed, and so I did that, and then I was able to do a third drop off after that because it was like on my way home. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I feel so accomplished that those light bulbs are taken care of. The products are back with the consultant, and I got those little minor things that I was in the morning before I even went to my, left the house. I got those done. And so it's what I'm trying to share with you is how important it is to actually have a plan and write it down so you know exactly what you need to do, and then you can map it out. Because if you don't map it out, you may, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of this. This has happened too many times for me, and I take a while to learn. I'm a slow learner, so I've done it a million times for me to finally kind of go, okay, enough of this. Meaning, you don't want to, say I'm doing deliveries and, you have all this stuff planned during this time frame, but then you have one that you promised to be delivered or whatever, or meet somebody on the other side of town, and you kind of put yourself in this position that there's no way that you can get to that side of town within the time frame that you got. So really, look at your schedule and where you're supposed to be, so you can let that person know that, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to, make it on your side of town today within that time frame, but I will be, I can make the time on this day or whatever. So I suggest to designate like delivery days and train your clients. These are when I do my deliveries. Now, you may have established clients that are they're already kind of spoiled, and they're used to just like, as soon as their products come in, that you let them know within a day or so, and then you plan delivery. Well, it's okay if they're like, within, a certain amount of radius, but if they're far, don't feel bad or be afraid to say, hey, I know that it's in the past that I've kind of just, delivered right after it's been, I told you that your order came in, but my business is a lot, more, it's growing, and I have a lot more clients. And so in order for me to keep up with everybody, I've had to actually change my business delivering schedule. And so I have to designate my certain days on delivering. And they're not going to be upset with that. I mean, hello, it's a business, right? And you're letting them know, wow, you're growing your business, and it's going to be impressive. And, they're going to respect that as long as you respect yourself and your own business. So just say, you know what, I deliver 2 days a week, and from this time to this time, or whatever you're able to do. And that's that. I mean, hello, it's being delivered to their front doorstep. What else can they, ask for? Now, with that being said, again, you guys know that two sides to everything. Maybe let them know, unless it's like a birthday gift and there's like a timeline that they need their stuff like faster. That obviously you want to make an exception, but there's no sense emergency that people absolutely, are going to die if they waited a day or two. But that's why it's important for us to follow up and make sure they're not without stuff. And then, they have nothing, because that's when people go to Walmart, unfortunately, and all these other knockoff places to get what they want, because they're impatient and they're out. So you don't want them to get to that point. You don't want them to be out of the products or light bulbs. So I'll be honest with you. I haven't, checked in with those specific clients with light bulbs. And so they were out of their light bulbs, so meaning they weren't using their warmers, which means they're not melting their wax, which means they still have warmer bars to use, and they're not going to be ordering from me anytime soon. So that's my bad. So let's make sure that we regularly check in with our clients about how are your light bulbs doing. Generally, they should last quite a while, but if not, remember that those light bulbs link to whether they're melting their wax and whether they're going to be reordering their wax from you anytime soon. Okay, one more tip, because this is getting to be long. Something that I've never thought to, share with any of you guys, because to me, it's just such a small detail, but it's so huge, okay? And you may be somebody to say, well, duh, Jess, but for me, I never thought to think of it. A lot of your clients may end up living in like condos or apartments that have like numbers and building numbers. So we always think to say, what apartment number are you in or whatever, but what building number are you in? One of you guys are calling me right now. I'll call you right back. Anyways, what building number are you at? This is going to save you time from roaming around an apartment complex or condominium trying to find this apartment. That's time wasted. So steps of, you know, getting people's addresses, especially if they have a unit number or a apartment number. The next step is to ask, what building number are you in? Okay, and then is there a gate code or name that I should be looking up, because it may not be theirs. We always think, well, I know their last name. Well, what if it's not under their name? What if it's under their, you know, I don't know, their mother's name? Maybe they live with them or whatever. So what is your address? Also, what are the cross streets, main cross streets, just to kind of help you out and have an idea in your head of where it's at? Because yes, you can GPS it, but give yourself a visual of what part of town, because that's how you're going to be able to map out your journey for the day, your schedule for the day. Because if, you know, just because they give you an address and you've never been there, if it's, you know, 45 minutes away, you're going to be able to say, ooh, you know, I'm not going to be on that side of town, you know, for a couple days, but, you know, I will plan to be, you know, blah, 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 blah. So main cross streets, apartment number, unit number, whatever, a building number, and, what was the one I told you guys? I just went blank. I already said it, right? Building number. Oh, and a gate code or name that the gate is registered under, so you can look their name up and get buzzed in, because they may not feel comfortable giving you their code. I know I live in a gated community and we pay for that because I don't want just anybody just coming to my house when they feel like it. So I don't give my gate code out to everybody. So they may feel the same way. All right, have a sensational day. Bye.